Hi guys and welcome back to RGB. Today we're gonna play a nice game and a special game for me with a special friend called John.
Hello, guys. Nice to be
Uh,
here.
As you can hear, John is from Spain.
Yeah,
Every time I'm gonna change the country you're from, so it's gonna be funny.
it's gonna be tough for them to find out where I'm from, huh?
So we are gonna play, like I said, a special game because I used to play it when I was a kid, like every game on this channel. Um, the thing is, it's special because it's a two-player game. So they already made a Mickey Mouse game before this one. There's no connection, but that's kind of the next episode of Mickey Mouse Adventures. So the game been released in 1992 on the Genesis console.
Okay.
I'm gonna skip the story to be able to play. Technically, you are playing as Mickey and Donald Duck, and you are working into a magician shop. Two-player.
As you mentioned before, there was something intriguing about this game, which it was not just the fact that it's a two-player game, but it's one of the first attempts to be co-op.
Co-op, yeah, one of the first co-op because when you are, I'm gonna play with Mickey Mouse. Is that okay?
Of course, I'm gonna go with the grumpy character.
As usual. So the story is Mickey and Donald are working into a magician shop and they are falling into a magic door leading into the world of illusion. So it's a basic platform game when you can jump, crawl and just attack like this. You can attack your friend.
Thank you very much.
If you want. And that's gonna be a big part of the game to attack your friend.
That's it.
The goal is to finish the game by
Already scared.
beating the boss and classic game. But like you said, that's the first attempt of a cooperative game, which is really interesting because the first Mickey Mouse was just a platformer when you had to jump on enemies like Mario. And in this one, like we're gonna see here, for example, that's the first puzzle. You have to cooperate with the other player, like not like this. So now
Actually.
I'm up and he's grumpy as usual because that's Donald Duck, and you have to help him, like giving him a rope. You can find the rope.
Yeah, there you go.
And all the game is going to be based with those kind of ideas. They're gonna be
I'm not sure if I want to give you the rope right now.
really. They're gonna be you will see a level into the mines where you have to do the same kind of trick.
Basically, always interaction with each other in order to be able to solve these very simple tasks.
And maybe after the two-player game, we will give a little glimpse of the first person,
that actually
person
would be
game, just
interesting.
to show the difference.
Because actually I cannot show. The reality is, from what I'm looking at right now, is really a game which has the second player in mind, because it doesn't look like something that has been just planned and then they decided to do.
No, I think the concept.
Never get keys.
Me neither. I think they thought the concept for the two players first. Then they had the first player campaign.
Okay. Is it gonna be...
Okay.
It did work in the end.
I'm gonna leave you the candy on the left because I'm really kind and because I'm. So you have to run and jump.
Can I push it down the cliff?
No, but we can use the lifting
Keep me.
lifting ability.
No, look at that.
Come on. You have to crawl. Wow.
Did you manage to injure yourself over there?
Almost. Where's my friend?
Don't panic. Donald is here. On top of you.
But I remember when I played with my sister, the base of the game was to annoy the other player with the magic cape, to make him got hit by the enemy, or or just falling down the cliff because he missed the jump.
You know what brings what basically this game brings me back to is other games which I played at the time. Bear in mind that I only played Commodore games when I was a kid. On top of that, when the first computer arrived, I really had this quick shift from the games on the Commodore onto the computer. So DOS we're talking about. And can you
see
I'm really
this
stuck now.
Yeah, because of your butt. You have a big butt,
Thank you
so
very much.
I really need. That's another cooperative action you can do. You really have to squeeze the other player. That's the magic of this game.
Yes.
Just to trick. So, excuse me, you were saying that reminds you of
It
a
reminds me
Commodore
really
game.
brings me back to the days when I was playing Commodore and occasional games on the PC, the 286, so the first computer. And when I was going to see some of my friends who had the consoles, I remember that the most famous titles that everybody played were something
Jump on my no.
I got distracted. Were I think I need the rope now.
I can't.
And
I'm not gonna be able. Anyway.
Apologies for the goodie bags. So basically, we're Altered Beast, remember?
Yeah.
And
It
then,
was on Mega Drive, on Genesis too.
on or Golden Eggs.
Ah.
So that was another one.
I used to play those games on Genesis
So
because
actually, these are
I haven't got a PC before, I guess, the end of the 90s. So I used to play console games.
There you go. So it's really.
Smelling your butt.
Oh, thank you very much. I guess you're enjoying it because I shouldn't stay there.
And because he has a smile.
Yes. And the reality is, those games made absolutely no difference whether you were playing by yourself or you were playing with a friend. Because the reality is that basically they are the second character, but what happens in the game is absolutely nothing. Whether you choose
he's
one
doing
or two
exactly
players.
the same actions.
So
Just like arcade games. Basically, you just select the second player and just play like the first player.
So yes. To have a game like this, which was really meant to be played in different ways by different players, well, either you play alone or a friend. So this part is really requires the coordination I don't have.
But at the time when you didn't have any sister or brother to play with you with this game, you still had the chance to play the first player campaign of the game with different levels and kind of the same story and levels, but there are some difference.
I'm really curious to see at the end of it when we get to the single player mode and see what is going to be the reality of it, what they made.
There is a candy over here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna leave you
Oh,
this time.
And you left it to me when you need it more than me.
Oh, we were. So we're gonna go to the boss, which is a giant spider. Then we'll try. Then we'll try to show what's gonna be with the first player campaign. A little help?
I'm not sure I want.
Still with the candy story?
Yes. On top of that, I still can. It's 3 keys, and I'm showing that I can still mess up with just 3 keys. I always use the
wrong one.
Tablecloth.
That was the funny trick you would do when you were a kid. You were use this key, obviously, for the pleasure to trick the other player.
Mm-hmm.
So next candy will be for you.
Because I always get first hit by enemies, or just because I cannot play.
Oh, come on. Sorry, wasn't intentional.
Oh, no worries.
So we are at the boss. So choose a side and
Gecko
just have to-
spider, it's a hybrid.
with the tooth on the side. It's gotta be sassy. That's a sassy spider.
So nice.
It's not really difficult. All the bosses are really easy to fight once you found the pattern of the boss.
Consider we are talking about this
1992,
so we were 13.
yeah.
And I guess it was for an audience which was even younger than us. So
Even if I found this game pretty hard, because those are the first level, so they're not really hard. But after that, you have the underwater level, which is pretty hard. Then you can play with a magic carpet in the air,
okay.
and it's really hard one because you're losing a lot of health. So yes, it's for
Requires
kids.
some skills,
But, yeah, but I beat the game when I was 13 or 14, so yes, it's doable, but it's pretty hard.
Why don't we switch back to the single player mode
Yeah,
so we can
we're gonna
actually
try
go
the
and see
single
difference,
player mode. Take this.
Thank you very much.
So see you just in 5 minutes,
And here we go.
and here we go. Welcome back. It was hard to set up, but welcome back. So technically, it's going to be the same. Oh, that's a
Yeah,
good
man,
start.
to be ninja
That's,
by yourself.
yeah, that's a good start. That's
Wasn't
gonna be
there.
the same level, but with some small differences. Obviously, they're not gonna be the same kind of level design with one player and a two-player level. So they're going to change some stuff.
Yeah,
I'm really bad.
You're managing to get them all.
I always mixing up with
These are not
the buttons.
Pokemons.
So as you can
You
see
shouldn't get them all.
on the on the log,
There is another one.
a
so-
small log to
Okay,
help
so
you
basically,
go up alone. That's why this game is really interesting, because it has been sold like a two players and thought like a two-player game, but you can play. on
they
your
added
own.
that afterwards. It's clear by the design of the game that it was really programmed and really thought with two players in mind and not just one. So it's clearly visible.
So all the puzzles are gonna change like this, or are gonna be skipped. Like for instance, this level we haven't played this level,
I haven't seen this one.
and it's just a basic. I don't know why they didn't put it, because you can play it with the two players. There's no real difference apart maybe from this one.
Oh,
which is,
that's really a Sonic-like thing, yeah.
yeah. There are some tricks with the flowers. Always getting hit. There are some tricks with the flowers, like this
Oh,
one,
I
for
see.
example.
Yeah.
When you jump, as you can
I'm making a
tell
stare
it,
out of it.
to access all those bags. So I haven't told you, but the candies are to regain health, and the cards are for points or bonuses.
Yeah, we've seen how many candies you
And-
stealing from me. So,
I never managed to guess what was the point of the cards, because like in Aladdin, for example, when you play Aladdin, you can grab some stuff which gives you some more tries on the lottery.
okay.
On the lottery.
Yeah, I remember the lottery thing.
Yeah. So here, I don't know what was the point of the card. I'm gonna use this.
Oh, okay.
That's the special attack, like in the beat them all, when you use the special attack.
You're gonna find it along the way. It's
Yeah, it's not
consumable.
random. It's not random. It's always on the
place.
same spot. So
But will be there for you to store it and you can use it another
no,
time,
no,
or
it's just
it's gonna be used
yeah,
right
yeah.
away. Okay.
every item you collect is going to be used the time you collect them.
No, I see.
You can store. That was a time where the game were more simple, without any inventory, without digging some stuff for hours and hours. So that's about it. So if you want to play it, it's on, like I said, it's on Genesis. It's really nice game. It's not a long game. I guess you can finish it in maybe 2 or 3 hours max, but for the slowest one, I guess.
Well then, I think that's it. That's most cover. I think this is gonna be just a repeat of different level and with different tasks and
that's
so on.
we're gonna have the same boss, and so it's not it's no use to keep on. So
Well, thank you very much, Max, for having me here on your show.
thank you for coming, because and for playing with me, because that was really great. And we're gonna have some time together for few weeks, for a few days, sorry. So we're gonna try to make the most of the time trying to play some of the games together.
At least it's long, guys, so you're gonna have plenty of stuff to be watching.
A lot of work to do. So see you next time, guys, and have fun.
Thank you very much.
Bye bye.
Bye.